Hello.
Assalamu alaikum.
Buongiorno.
Hola.
Bonjour.
Sawadee.
안녕하세요.
你好.
konnichiwa.
Osaka.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Study Abroad Diaries, Tales Beyond the Textbooks. My name is Natalie and I'll be your host for today. Have you ever wondered what it's like to experience Japan through its food culture? In this episode, we're joined by a couple of students who traveled to Japan's food capital and discovered the true flavors of Japanese cuisine. Let's begin by having our guests introduce themselves.
Hello everyone. My name is Lena George, and I am a junior majoring in accounting. Fun fact about me, my hobbies are I like to read, I love exploring new languages, and also I love to do yoga.
Hello, my name is Silvio. I'm also a junior in Lehman College. I'd say a fun fact about me is that I make music with my friends. I'm a guitarist, and I like to travel around New York and meet new people that also play music.
Yeah, that's awesome. So, first question, how did you originally hear about the Osaka program?
So actually, I think it was around November, December, I actually saw the email for the application in my Outlook. And I was like, at first I was like, do I really want to apply for this? But I also love like watching Japanese movies. I loved like Japanese
Mm.
literature. So reading those books and like watching those movies and like I love Japan's countryside. I was like, okay, wait, like what if I get to explore that one day? So I just like randomly decided to apply. Also, I thought it would be great for my career as well, stepping out of my comfort zone and just
Yeah.
like gaining that experience pretty much. Yeah.
I learned about the program through my teacher, Asako Sensei. She's the one who also runs the study abroad program in Japan. I took Japanese with her for 2 semesters, so she recommended I applied so I can get to go to Japan and, use the language.
How was the Sackle class for you guys? Are there some requirements for her class?
Um,
Anything?
Personally, I loved it, but it is definitely pretty challenging if you're not studying as much as you can.
That is
Like
true.
for me, repetition is what made me be able to like actually memorize everything I needed to learn. And that class it's mainly memorizing things.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's all it is. But apart from that, it's really fun. And I love her teaching style where she keeps her classes small and she gives individual time to every student to
hmm
Mhm.
tailor to their needs in terms of growing in the class.
hmm And like
Yeah.
she's really funny.
She's so
Yeah,
funny.
she is.
She always, yeah, she's a yapper. She always got interesting stories to tell, which I love.
Yeah.
The only thing is like she's very strict, so you need to like lock in and
Mhm.
actually do her
I'm gonna
assignments
say she's
on.
very strict. She's
Yeah,
strict.
it's
Pretty
being
strict,
in the
actually.
Yeah,
time, or
oh,
she will call you out.
her motto is
Yeah.
if you're not in the class before her, you're late.
Yeah. But yeah, other than that, she's a great teacher. Like she um explained the Japanese food culture very well. Washuku. That's a
Washoku.
what's up? Sorry. I'm so sorry. Washoku and yeah. And like she's always like, I don't know, she's very interactive and engaging. Which I love. Yeah.
Yeah, she really is. Like, I love taking her class, like in general. I think it's really fun. And it's very informative as well as like in terms of Japanese history and everything else. So I agree with that 100%. But what kind of assignments did you guys do for her summer class specifically?
We had to read the book of tea. So it pretty much talked
Mhm.
about like the history of tea, where tea came from and how did monks use it. So we had to read that book and answer some questions. And there were also weekly assignments regarding different like types of food like within the Japanese food culture, and as well as we had to after the program ended, we had to write like a as I think it was a 4 to 5
Four to
page,
five page.
yeah,
Yeah.
4 to 5 page essay on like what our experience was like in Japan
Mhm.
regarding Japanese food culture, as well as like our personal experiences and like comparing the difference between like our culture versus
Oh,
Yeah.
culture. Yeah.
oh, I see. That makes sense. Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah. Also, her assignments were tailored towards us learning about
Mhm.
like the different types of like food preparation and how uh spirituality and like
Mm-hmm.
their Chinese Taoism that they
Mhm.
took from China, of course.
Mm-hmm.
How they use solely fresh ingredients,
Mm-hmm.
they eat what nature gives them, that they're showing their respect
Yes.
for nature.
Yep.
Mhm.
And we learned a lot about that, as well as seeing the uh where the tea ceremonies are led
Mm-hmm.
in
Mhm.
Japan, where they
Yeah.
create where they
Yeah.
make fresh matcha for us, and the wagashi, which is the dried Japanese sweets.
Yeah. We all had to do like a different project based on the group. So the one that I did
Mhm.
was matcha. So pretty much um
Ooh.
yeah, it was really fun. The basically my project was on what is Japan doing to keep up with the global demand while preserving their cultural traditions regarding, the tea ceremony and the matcha. And for that, we got to visit um a tea garden in Kyoto, and we got to pick our own tea. And then for our
Ooh.
second trip, we got to grind our own matcha, and then we got to pretty much learn how tea is produced, how is matcha produced and distributed, and it was really, really fun. And like the fact that I got to grind my own matcha and it
Yeah,
tasted
that's awesome. Oh,
gosh, like I could talk about this forever. Like the fact that it tasted sweet, and the lady who instructed us, she was such a sweet lady. Like she gave us like a whole book of it says we love uji matcha, and it was only given to us because our professor was actually with us that day. And then she was pretty much like, oh, we're doing like a research project on this, so they all took a picture with us, and it was just like really nice. It was a nice.
oh, that's so sweet.
That's
What kind of
definitely.
project did you do?
So my project we focused on was Japanese sweets, and what we did was we went into the countryside of Kyoto, and we took a wagashi making class. We learned what ingredients are used in traditional Japanese sweets. We
Yeah.
learned how to make them ourselves. We like created a ton of little fun shapes.
Yeah,
That's
certain
so
sweets
fun.
correlated with certain like
Yeah.
seasons.
Yeah. A lot of the
Mm.
time, they model their sweets based on what's seasonal. Like
Yeah.
at the time, it was peaches for the summer. So we made these peaches made of uncle, which is red bean paste, and then
Ooh.
made with a starch made of rice flour and water, and then whatever side ingredients they add as well. But
And
Wow.
also when we went to the department store on the first day, remember when she took
mm,
us underground,
yeah.
and the stores had like a bunch of snacks decorated with like sunflowers,
Yep.
morning glories.
Mm.
Those are all like
Yep.
summer
Yep.
based.
Very
Everything
summer flowers, yeah.
everything in terms of food has to look beautiful over there.
Yeah,
They
Yes.
definitely eat with their eyes.
they do, 100%.
It's very
Mhm.
true. That's so cool. Oh, I'm jealous that you guys get to make food. I'm so jealous. Ah, what was your first impressions of Japan when you arrived there? Like, first of all.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Well, actually, the first impression that we had was that it looked a lot like New York. At least when we
Yeah.
landed,
Yeah.
we landed at Itami Airport in Osaka. Um,
Hmm.
you get out of the airport, we were in the taxi, it literally looks like New York, but
Oh.
not
No, it looked like a suburban area.
no.
Suburban, Yonkers, if that makes
I
any sense.
guess,
Yonkers.
I
Yeah,
guess,
Yonkers in Westchester. That's kind of what it looked
but
like.
like not.
Not
Like
exactly.
it was definitely we knew we were in Japan. Like you could
Yeah, we
definitely
were in
tell.
Japan, yeah.
Yeah.
However, it was surprisingly similar.
Billboards and the posters, they had like a certain, I don't know. Like it looked like the fonts, it totally looked different from like how we
Yeah, that
advertised
how we
it in New
advertise.
York.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah.
And then also we got outside and the first thing we truly noticed when we got out the airport was how hot it was over
Oh
there.
my God, very
Yes.
It was terrible. It was
Yeah.
so bad. It was
tonight.
Yeah, even at night the humidity never ends when you're in this when you're in
Japanese
the
heat
summer.
is not for the weak. I
It's
always say
not
that because
sweet.
it's so bad. It's so bad. You get sweaty and then
Mhm.
like you have to take several showers a day. Like it sucks. It is
Yep.
so hot when it's like that.
But once we
No,
got to
because
the hotel, I mean, our hotel was pretty much next to the financial district. I
Mhm.
mean, there were like a
oh
lot of like corporate buildings all over. So I don't know, it kind of looked like New York, but not at the same time.
It's like if you were to
yeah.
go down by like 59th Street in Lexington,
Exactly.
Yes, 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 yes.
That's
I understand what you're saying. Yeah.
prettier
yeah, pretty and clean.
and cleaner. Oh,
Mhm.
much cleaner, much
Much
For
cleaner.
cleaner.
sure.
Much
For
cleaner.
sure.
One thing I can say that bugged me the whole trip was the fact that we couldn't find trash cans to save our
Oh my
lives.
gosh.
It
Preach.
was
Thing
That's
about
preaching.
there is not a single trash can anywhere on any street. The only places
Mm-mm.
we would find them are in convenience stores
Yep.
and train stations.
yeah,
Yep.
Those are the only two places where you'll ever
that
see a
was
trash can.
it. Yeah.
Other
So
than that, you're kind of like left for dead. Like
mhm.
you have
What
to throw
we-
them somewhere near you. You can't throw it on the floor either because you can
yep,
get for
yeah,
that too.
get fined for that. What we do is we took shopping bags, like reusable bags, and then
Yes, yes,
we
yes.
put all of our trash in there.
Yeah, that's very
Yeah.
That's just the way you can. That's the only possible thing you can do.
How did you engage with Japanese culture while you were there?
Well, obviously, when we had our food culture class, we went together as groups to try cultural Japanese meals. Like we tried a lot of things that are definitely seen in the community as Japanese,
like
not
traditional
yeah,
Japanese,
Mm.
traditional Japanese food, not like Americanized stuff, Sh-
like
Uh,
eel and
yeah,
rice.
Asako Sensei wanted us
Mhm.
to have the authentic experience, so we tried.
Cool.
We had a lot of like takoyaki, a lot of seafood, definitely.
Ooh.
Wait,
But
So are
then
you any of you guys like picky eaters? Like was it difficult for you
um,
to like eat certain foods?
I'm a bit of a picky eater like in the fact of like seafood, the seafood
Me
side.
too.
Um, like I fish has never been my thing, but apart from that, I ate everything else there and I did try everything. I loved octopus. I didn't think I was
Oh.
gonna like it as much as I did, but
see, for me, so you know how takoyaki is made, right?
mm,
It's
Mhm.
made with a batter.
mhm,
So it's made with well the type of takoyaki we had, I didn't like the octopus one because I'm not really a fan of octopus or just like seafood in general. So we had beef inside the octopus and we also had
Oh.
onions, cheese, batter, and it was also topped with Japanese basil. And honestly, I don't know, like, because you know how it's supposed to be like soft inside?
mhm,
Like, it's
Yeah.
not supposed to be like fully like deep fried. So even after, kind of cooking it for the designated time, I when I tried to eat it, I was like, okay, I don't think this is entirely cooked. So like I asked the waiter
Oh.
to like, could you please like cook it for more time? And then that's
Mhm.
when Asako Sensei came and it's like that's how you're supposed to eat it. And I was like,
mhm,
oh. I mean like where
Oh.
I'm coming from, like I like my food seasoned and cooked. So this was like a new experience for me.
Mhm.
Um but my favorite one though, because I didn't like takoyaki that much. My favorite one was
Mhm.
grilled eel and rice. I love
Oh.
that dish. He
no.
hated it. He didn't even
I ate like half of it and I was like, okay, no, I cannot do this anymore.
I loved it.
Really?
I was finishing his bowl even.
Yeah.
I
How
love
was like the texture? Like how did it taste? Like I
it
never
was
tried eel, that's why.
it was really like chewy and also kind of
Oh.
rough, right?
It was definitely a little bit on the rougher, tougher side.
Yeah.
We also had a pairing of these crackers that were made with the bones of the eel itself.
Yes. So they don't waste
Oh,
They
anything.
waste nothing on that fish.
Anything. That's the best part.
interesting. That's a
Um,
good thing, though.
yeah,
And also when we visited Nara, we went to like a sushi making class. We made the ka
Kakinoha sushi.
yeah, kakinoa sushi.
Basically,
Ooh.
it's the sushi that is wrapped in persimmon leaves,
Yeah.
Hmm.
and it
Back
kind
in
of
the day, they usually used the leaves to like to what's the word?
to keep it
Oh,
fresh,
to keep the rice fresh, I
to,
believe.
to keep
I,
everything
yeah, to
fresh.
keep everything
But
fresh.
then I believe they noticed that like it perfumed the sushi as well and made it taste better.
Yeah, it made it taste really
So
good.
they were
Ooh.
now we use it for a flavor standpoint.
Yeah.
Wow,
So
that's so
that was a great
interesting.
experience.
Did you like the raw egg that we would be eating?
Oh, that's my thing. Like I cannot eat
On a
I
raw
love
eggs.
I
steak,
loved I love the raw eggs. Yeah.
no,
Really?
I don't like
I,
eggs. I don't like, I just don't, I'm not a fan of eggs.
I actually
That's
didn't like
good.
eggs at all until like maybe 2 years ago, and now I eat them too much. But those raw eggs,
Wow.
I thought they were delicious. Like eat with so we had shabu shabu, which is
Mm.
kind of like
It's like
it's kind of
done.
like hot pot.
Yeah.
It's
But
like
you
Ooh.
kind of cook the meat in like hot boiled water, right? I
well,
believe.
it's like the soup stock.
Yeah, the
There
soup
was like the
stock.
dashi stock, and then there
Yeah.
was the side that was the
Yeah.
kombu seaweed stock, and then you kind of cooked it on whichever one you wanted.
Yeah.
And then it had like a buffet style of
Yes. We had to
grab your
go pick,
items.
yeah,
Hmm.
pretty much.
Ooh, that sounds so good. I mean, I personally didn't don't like raw eggs. Like Japanese eggs are very clean, so they're safe to eat raw. But because of that American mentality, like, oh, if you eat it raw, you get salmonella. Like, I
Yeah,
just couldn't open myself to eating raw eggs while I was in Japan due to that mentality.
that's fair. Because it definitely I thought about it as well. I was like, oh, is this really safe? But I was like, you know what, whatever. And then I ate it.
Yeah. Oh, very. That's good. That's good. So you're not that much of a picky eater. Like,
Yeah,
you're
no,
good.
I'm willing to try. I'll try anything, If I don't like it, I don't like it.
That's fair. Yeah.
Yeah. And also when we went to that fishing restaurant,
Oh yeah.
that
Ooh.
yeah, so we caught our own fish and they would cook
Whoa.
for us in different types of ways. So one could be like tempura fish. That's
Ooh.
that
Like
kind
fried fish?
But I was like the battered
yeah,
fish.
the battered fish and they grill it
Mhm.
and they even had the head of the fish like in a soup and they had
Oh.
sashimi.
They had sushi. Yeah.
Yeah.
There a lot of the plates were like sashimi, and then they would leave the carcass of the fish as like the plating.
Yeah. I mean, I personally love the grilled and the tempura fish. Like I and like they also give you like different type of sauces.
What are some of your favorite places that you visited during this trip?
My favorite personally, so we had this area nearby us called the
Mhm.
Umeda Station.
Love the mirror. You
I
went over
love
everything.
Umeda. So so right when you leave the train station, there's a whole department store with maybe 10 floors of different things where they had like the basement, they had fresh food,
Yeah, the
they
Hankyu departments.
apartment Hankyu department store. They had
Ooh.
fresh food that they'd make daily. It was so good. They had luxury stores, they had
Oh
clothing
yeah,
stores. They
plenty.
they had an outdoor seating on the roof with like a little mini shrine to pray at as
Mhm.
well. And it was really beautiful.
Oh,
Um,
wow.
yeah. And then also another one of my favorite spots was just along the coastline of Kyoto that we would see, especially like while walking, I noticed a lot of like rivers that are just kind of pass through the neighborhoods. Like it's
Oh,
normal.
wow.
Yeah, it's so nice compared to over here.
Yeah.
Two favorite places that I visited in Osaka. The first one, it's actually an onsen bath.
Hmm.
The spa we
Oh, so
went.
you went inside an onsen?
Yes. It was, oh my God. Bro, you wouldn't believe it. You wouldn't believe it. The price was only from 15 to $20. Literally,
That's
that was it.
awesome.
And when you go inside, they have like different types of hot baths.
Mhm.
So like hot tubs. So we have the 100% spring natural water.
Okay.
And I think something with with clay. I'm not sure.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, they had that and
Whoa.
had wet saunas. They had dry saunas. What else
That's
did
a
they have?
spa. That's a whole spa right there.
Different. And guess what? Only for $15 to $20. Like
That's
that's a
awesome.
good deal right there. And when you come downstairs, they had like a whole area to play arcade games. There's a cafeteria. When you go all the way upstairs, there's like a garden, a
Mm.
beautiful,
Whoa.
like a little waterfall in the front. And it just
Mm.
nice. It was so fun. Like I had a lot of fun there. Compared to the spas in New York City, like you gotta pay like what, 36 to
No,
$60.
you have to
And
pay
you
like
get
50,
one,
$60. Yeah.
one hot tub
Yeah.
and one wet sauna. That's it.
Not worth it.
Yeah, it's not worth it.
Yeah.
And the second place, my favorite place
Mhm.
was we went to the Wazuka town for the tea picking
Mhm.
experience.
Mhm.
It's a little countryside, but it was just like so quiet and peaceful. Like it's what I needed for real. And after the tea picking experience, we got to taste like different types of tea. So we got to try gyokuru. It's
Ooh.
basically black tea, and then I forgot the other two, but basically, based on the water temperatures. So the more hotter it is, the more bitter the tea will get. So when
Oh.
we tried the lower temperatures, the tea was actually sweet
Mhm.
compared to like, trying with hot water. So I was like, oh wow, that's so interesting because like I never knew that to make the tea like naturally sweet, you could just add like lukewarm water pretty much.
That is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
So there was this Indian restaurant that we just happened to stumble on. Um,
Mhm.
it was near our hotel.
Yeah. They were from Nepal.
Yeah, so
So
they moved to Japan from their country, bringing all of their like cuisine over here, and they were actually famous in their community, and had a ton of business from Japanese people that didn't even speak. Like they know, like even with the language barrier, that they would still go there. They got traction from this thing
Osaka
called, yeah,
Expo.
Osaka Expo
Ooh.
that they do every 5 years.
Yeah. The one thing that I noticed is usually like when you go to Indian restaurants, they will give you like a ton of food. Like
Mhm.
the quantity, like,
Ooh.
for instance, if you get like biryani, right? Or like rice with butter chicken, they will give you, especially the biryani, like it's like in a big pot. But in Japan, they actually follow like their sizes. Like for instance, like the biryani that I got, it was in a small plate. So I like that they follow like Japanese like
Yeah, like they're not crazy portion
yeah,
sizes.
it's not crazy portion
But they
sizes.
were good though. They were
It was
good portions.
really
It
good.
was
Yeah.
great portion sizes.
Yeah.
Like I was good. I was satisfied.
Oh. So was the restaurant like filled with flavor? Like did they have like different kinds of like flavors from Nepal? Or is it like how can you describe some of the flavors that you guys
Yeah.
ate? And
So they had momo, they had a lot of North Indian and like one South Indian dish, I believe. But it was mainly like just like South Asian like dishes, pretty much. They had like butter chicken and naan, chicken
So
biryani,
good.
chicken makini. I think chicken makini or Nepali thali. Thali is like a rice in the middle and then like 24 other dishes around. And like
oh.
one, I think it was called Kanyakumari chicken. It's like a Tamil dish, but that's yeah, that's what they had. Yeah. What we noticed was,
Mhm.
because when you get Indian dishes in New York for like one plate of
Mhm.
chicken biryani, it's like $21. But there,
Yeah.
only $8.
One time we brought maybe 8 people with us. No, like 6 people with us, and in total, it only was about $50 US.
Yeah.
Whoa,
Yeah.
that's
Maybe even
wow.
less.
Yeah, maybe even less.
Because I paid like 100,000 yen for that.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, it's
Mhm.
like $60.
Yeah, and also when Asako Sensei, I think she went to an Indian restaurant during one of those days before we went to Kyoto, and she was telling me how when she went for the I think it was, oh man, I don't remember. It was either butter chicken or chicken tikka. Cause
Mhm.
no. It was a paneer curry. A paneer is a type of Indian cheese. So when she tried it, she was like, "Oh wait, this is not paneer. This is something else. This was like American cheese they added." So they
Oh.
it was, I'm not sure what kind of cheese they added for sure, but like it wasn't paneer. So they kind of like they're kind of doing like a Indian and like Japanese kind of fusion to like just for the Japanese people pretty much. They're adapting.
Oh.
Yeah.
The thing is, I believe it was probably Japanese people making the food with their take on the food, you know? I
Yeah.
feel like
Hmm.
I feel like we got lucky finding the place that we did because it was like the
Oh my God.
authentic experience. What?
The Mexican restaurant.
Wow.
No, I don't even want to
There's a
talk.
Mexican restaurant?
Wait,
Yes.
wait, you're talking about the one that we went to in the last.
Oh, we went to two different Mexican restaurants.
So we went to this. So there was a Mexican restaurant that just happened to open up on the second to last day of us like staying in Japan.
Mm-mm.
And the head chef, he is like a Mexican American
Yeah.
that knew
He's
Japanese and
Mexican,
moved
yeah.
here. And he has maybe 4 or 5 locations out
No,
there.
no, no, it's
Mm.
not him. It's a lady that owns the place. She's actually Japanese. I think, yeah, it's called Blue Trans, I believe, on
Uh,
Instagram. And it
Mm.
was the first location opened in Okinawa, and it just like spread.
okay.
Oh,
The chef was Mexican though, so he knew what he was doing compared
okay.
to the other place we went. Um, oh
It
my
was
God.
just like a really, like really, really greasy and cheesy
I
food.
don't remember what the place was called, but I definitely remember. Um, I'm not gonna, I think that they were kind of mistreating us.
It's okay.
What? What do
Yeah.
you mean?
Like, because
We were waiting maybe like an hour and a half for our food.
and like they
Hmm.
were pretty much taking the Japanese people that came after us, their
Yeah.
orders first.
So what we noticed is, so I had called the waiter over, and I know like enough Japanese to at least like engage.
That place was completely owned by Japanese people,
Yeah,
and they made the food and
Um,
yeah.
everything.
So I had called over the waiter, and I was like, "Sumimasen," and I asked her something, and I guess she wasn't expecting me to like speak Japanese or whatever. So this we were
mm-mm.
talking, and then maybe not even 5 minutes later, the rest of our food was finished.
I think that's it. I think that's it. People feel like kind of scared that they're gonna mess up and they feel really shy. But that's also kind of messed up that they just ignored you straight up until you spoke Japanese. Like,
Well, but we ordered through the phone. It was a
Yeah.
phone menu.
oh,
Yeah.
never
Yeah.
mind.
Yeah, we ordered through the phone, and the people that came
Uh-huh.
after us, they were getting all of their orders for us, and we were just like
Mm,
confused because we've been sitting here for like an hour, and
yeah.
I'm hungry. We're all hungry.
What?
Yeah.
An
That
hour is
yeah.
crazy.
I feel like that was like the only like bad eating experience.
Yeah.